Okay, so got a cloud hand, we've got a single whip, done our brush knees, we've done our part of the wild horse's manes, we've done our white crane. So I'm just going to take you through to where we've got to. Follow me if you want, if you're feeling confident. If not, just go back through some of the other course lessons just to familiarise yourself. So I'll talk you through it for this one. Don't worry about the bow. So, loading up the right leg, lifting up the heels of the left. Out onto the toes, turning with the hip, let the hands float up, sink the body weight down. Load up the left leg, turn the waist to the right, big circle round with the hands, load up the right leg, draw in to hold the ball. Step out onto the heel, part the wild horse's mane number 1. 1, lean back and pivot. 2, step in to hold the ball. 3, step out, part the wild horse's mane. Don't forget that heel at the back. White crane. 1, halfway in, hold the ball. 2, lean the body weight back. Turn the waist to the left, let the left hand float up. Turn the waist to the right, protect the abdomen, brush the knee and onto the toes. Turn the waist to the right, let the left hand come across the face. Turn the waist to the left, let the right hand come across the face. Draw up to look at the moon. Ear, abdomen as we step for our brush knees. Bring the body weight forwards, brush the knee and push. 1, lean back. Turn with the quad to turn the foot out. Step in to look at the moon. Ear, abdomen as we step. Brush the knee and push. Lean the body weight back, lift up the toes of the left foot. Tai Chi Turn all the way around. 1 lot of cloud hands, so the top hand goes down, bottom hand comes up. Turn the waist to the left. Hook hand and draw in, ready for single whip. Step out, single whip, you want to be facing to the right now, and chop. Lean the body weight back, lift up the toes of the right foot. Tai Chi Turn to the left. When you get all the way to the left, let go of the hook, top hand goes down, bottom hand comes up. Turn the top hand in front of the face, transfer the weight to the right, step in. Keep the hands going, turn the top hand, transfer the weight to the left, step out. Step in. Step out. Step in. Hold the ball. So you want left hand high, right hand low. Stood on this left leg, empty on the right. Good. So let me talk you through what's coming next. So it's actually 4 moves in one. And from our hold the ball, I'll just show you from the front first just so you get an idea of what it is. So from our hold the ball, it's very similar to a part of the wild horse's mane, but instead of this curve up, we're coming out into the chest and we're bringing that body weight forwards. It's kind of coming into the rib area. So it's not so much curving up, it's coming straight out. It's not so much of this curve, it's coming straight out, and we're pushing with the body, we're pushing with this kind of back of the leg. So from a hold the ball, I'll just show you first. Step out. Again, it's that pulling and pushing, so pulling and pushing. And then the hands float up, keeping the body weight forwards. Bottom hand palm facing up, so this is to simulate grabbing an arm. Top hand facing down. And then we're pulling back, we're keeping the toes on the ground, turn the waist. Hands float up, and then they cross. So pulse to pulse, palm to palm. And we keep them quite close to the chest, 3 or 4 inches away from the body. We turn the waist, then we push with the wrists, then we separate, we roll back, down and push. So 3 things. The first one, Pong, is just like part of the wild horse's mane, but to the chest. Liu, the second one, is the hands are just floating up in front, keeping the body weight forward, and then rolling back, so turning that waist again, nice big circle, floating up, and then when they come back in, we're just crossing at the chest here, yeah, crossing at the chest here, turning the waist, and then push, and then separate. The right hand's coming over the top of the left to separate, and then rolling back. And when we roll back, so from here, when we roll back, we're lifting up the toes and we're tucking in the waist, so we're trying to bring an arm into the body, so the arm is pushing, we're bringing it in and then pushing it down, and then pushing from this and this, like you're pushing a car uphill, and push out. So like that, rolling and push out, rolling and push out, rolling and push out. Yeah, you see that foot rolling, and what that's to do is to give us a bit more energy. So as that strength's coming in, or that power's coming in, we can roll back and get further back, bringing all that power forwards, and then directing the power down and sending that back off. Okay, so let's give this a go. So we're going to be at cloud hands, our last lot of cloud hands. What we want to do is come in to hold the ball. So let's do it from our single whip, just so we can get there. So we're going to do a Tai Chi turn, 3 steps in with cloud hands, and in to hold the ball. So 1, lean back, turn the right foot in, turn the waist till we get to goodbye. Cloud hands number 1, step in, step out, step in, so that's 2 steps, step out, step in, this is our 3rd step, and all we're doing is bringing this top arm down to the abdomen. Yeah, so from the cloud hands, all that's happening is this top arm is coming to the abdomen to hold the ball. So from here, top arm is coming down to the abdomen to hold the ball, and all we're going to do is draw in this right foot and stand on this left foot. So from opposite way round, yeah, stood on this leg, whichever hand is highest, that's the leg you stood on, the other leg is empty. So from here, 1 hand's down, turning back to the centre, hold the ball, transfer the weight to the left, draw in the right foot. So now we're going to turn and step out. So turn the waist, step out 30 degrees. And remember, it's part of the wild horse's mane, but it's as the weight comes forward, we're just coming into the chest and pushing with that back foot. Remember this bottom hand still in at the thigh, front hand. It's not quite a right angle, but it's kind of a little bit more close to the body. Nice curved wrist. Then we're going to let the hands float up. So just let the hands float up. Top hand palm facing down, bottom hand palm facing up. And then bring the body weight back. So this is grasp the peacock's tail. So we're grasping the peacock's tail, bringing the body weight back, turning the waist, letting the hands float up, and then palm to palm, pulse to pulse. Turn the waist back to the front, so facing the right way, and then push out as the body weight comes forwards. Roll the left hand over the top, separate the hands, bring the body weight back, toes off the ground of the front foot, push down and up and away. Once more from single whip. 1, Tai Chi turn, step in, step out, step in, step out. Step in to hold the ball. Part the wild horse's mane to chest. Grasp the peacock's tail, roll back, cross, press, separate, roll back and down, toes off the ground, and push. Remember to keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Okay, so let me just mirror you for this one, just so I can show you the transition between cloud hands and that first hold the ball. So all that's happening is literally that hand just coming down underneath. So if I do it all the way through, so when I get to here, yeah, so from here, all that's happening is the bottom hand is coming to the chest and turning over. Bottom hand is just coming straight down to the abdomen and bringing that foot in. And push. Okay, have a go. So then we come on to our last move. So before we get to the last move, let's just have a quick refresher. So all the way through. We'll include the bow on this one because we're nearly there, so we're doing really great. So feet together, right fist, left palm, triangle, circle. Nothing fancy, hands just come down by the sides. A couple of nice breaths in. Turn the left hip to the right, lift up the heels of the left foot, toes, step out shoulder width apart. Turn the right hip to the left, place down the heel of the left foot. Let the hands float up, led by the wrists, just to shoulders. Sink the body weight. Transfer the weight to the left. Nice circle round with the hands. Transfer the weight to the right. In to hold the ball. Step out. Part the wild horse's mane number 1. Lean the body weight back. Pivot with the qua. Step in. Part the wild horse's mane number 2. Coming into white crane now, so 1 halfway in, hold the ball. 2, body weight back. Turn the waist to the left, let the left hand float up. Turn the waist to the right, brush the knee and onto the toes. Keep the waist turning now to the right, let the left hand come across the face. Turn the waist back to the left, let the right hand come across the face. Draw up to look at the moon. Ear, abdomen as we step for our brush knees. Bring the body weight forwards, brush the knee and push. 1, lean back, pivot, step in to hold the ball. Ear, abdomen as we step, brush the knee, bring the body weight forwards and push. Tai Chi turn to the front, so lean the body weight back, lift up the toes, turn all the way. 1 lot of cloud hands to get us into single whip. So up and down with the hands, turning the waist to the left. Take your hook and hand into the shoulder. Step out, single whip, nice half moon and chop. Coming into cloud hands, so Tai Chi turn, lean the body weight back, lift up the toes of the right foot, turn to the left. Wait till you get to goodbye, and then up and down, turn, wait till you get to goodbye, step in. Wait till you get to goodbye, step out. Step in. Step out, step in, bottom hand carries on, in to hold the ball, body weight on the left, right leg empty. Step out, bring the body weight forwards, part the wild horse's mane to chest, hands float up to grasp the peacock's tail. Roll back and down, turning the waist back to the left, Cross the hands, palm to palm, pulse to pulse, turn the waist. Press, separate, roll back and down, toes off the ground, and push. Good. So the last move, really quite simple. It's just a Tai Chi turn back to the front and a transfer of weight. So I'll just show you first, if you just watch me for a second. Show you from the front. So what's happening is just a Tai Chi turn, a chop to the side, and then coming back into the centre. So I'll just show you from here so you see what I mean. So I'm lifting up the toes, doing a Tai Chi turn and just turning the waist. Then I'm letting the hands come apart, carrying on, but I'm lifting up the toes of the left and just turning those out. And all I'm doing is transferring the weight over to the left hand side. And then I'm coming back into the centre. Hands are cupping just at the pelvis. Bringing the left foot back in. Bringing the body weight up. Hands are quite close to the chest. Kind of 4 or 5 inches. Bringing the body weight back up. Pushing out again. So pong, pushing out, separate, and down. This is where I just let everything go. Form's finished. And step in. Okay, let's try that together. So you're going to be right foot forward, both hands high. So 1, lean back, lift up the toes of the right foot. Turn the waist and pivot on the heel. Lift up the toes of the left foot. Opening the hands, transfer the weight to the left and chop. Bring the body weight back to the centre, so lifting up the toes of the left foot, back to the centre. Hands come down, cross at the wrists, at the pelvis, transferring the weight to the right, stepping in. Bring the body weight up, palms together, push out to the front, separate, and down. So let's just do that so you can see it from the front again. So I'll mirror you. So 1, lean back, pivot to the front. Let the arms come apart, pivot to the left, transfer the body weight. Yeah, so this is like a chop. Yeah, chop. Then bring the body weight back into the centre, hands come down, cross at the wrists, at the groin. Bring the body weight up, arms press together, and then push out, separate, and down. And feet together. And back. Ready to do it all the way through? Okay, let's give it a go. Ready to do it all the way through? Okay, I'll talk you through for this one. So, since it's all the way through, we'll do it with the bow. So, right fist, left palm, push out to a circle, and down. Stepping out, floating up, sinking down, turning in to hold the ball, ready for part the wild horse's mane. Part the wild horse's mane number 1. Part the wild horse's mane number 2. White crane. Blocking, blocking. Draw up to look at the moon. Brush knees, ear, abdomen. Into a single whip. So Tai Chi Turn. Hook hands. Single whip. Tai Chi Turn. Cloud hands. 1. 2. 3. In to hold the ball. Left leg solid, right leg empty. Step out. Part the wild horse's mane to chest. Grasp the peacock's tail. Float up. Roll back. Cross. And press. Separate. Roll back and down. Toes off the ground. And push. Lean the body weight back. Tai Chi turn to the front. Transfer the weight and pivot to the left. Bring the body weight in, cross the hands at the pelvis. Step in, bring the body weight up, press, push out, separate, down. Feet together, right fist, left palm. And that is the 8-step Yang style Tai Chi Turn. Have fun with it. Have a look at some of the other videos just for some of the techniques just around white crane, opening stance. Make sure you've got the essentials and just practice, practice, practice. Practice each move several times. Don't worry too much about the form. And then once you've got the form, you can do it in both directions.